Welcome, Vinit sir. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's begin, sir.
बस सर चीफ गेस्ट आ जाएं.
श्योर सर, श्योर. आज बैंडविड्थ कुछ कम लग रही है, बहुत स्लो चल रहा है नेट. ऐसा मेरी तरफ मुझे तो महसूस हो रहा है, सर.
हो सकता है सर टेक्निकल इश्यू हो कुछ.
लेकिन लैपटॉप पे तो आज चल ही नहीं रहा बिल्कुल.
गुड मॉर्निंग हर्षा सर.
हमने दो नामों से कैसे करा
है
आपके दो जगह है.
एक प्रेजेंटर.
शेप चल रहा है. एक वो तो दो आता है.
और वो
सर इसका Morning, sir. Good morning, all. If I'm audible, Ranjit sir,
Yes, audible, ma'am.
Good morning, sir.
Good
VC
morning,
sir,
good morning, madam.
Sir,
Good
Puri sir,
morning.
good morning. Sir,
Good morning, ma'am.
can we start the ceremony with your permission?
Yes, yes, please.
Morning, Harsha sir.
Morning.
Good morning, all.
Morning, sir.
I welcome Vice Chancellor of Bikaner Technical University, Professor A.S. Vidyarthi, as chief guest of this ceremony, Professor S.P. Harsha from IIT Roorkee as guest of honor, Dr. J.P. Bhambu, Principal, Engineering College, Bikaner, Dr. Manoj Kuri, my dear colleagues and all participants in this 1 week ATAL FDP on design thinking. AICT Training and Learning Academy was established in 2018, and it provides us the platform to technical teacher or to us for their knowledge updation. This is seventh FDP, ATAL FDP, being organized by Engineering College Bikaner, and we are very thankful to AICT for providing us this platform. Now, I request coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Ranjit Singh Rathore, sir, for giving brief introduction to the program.
Thank you, Dr. Induguria, ma'am. Every citizen of this country has deserved to turn this crisis into an opportunity. We have to make this a major opportunity. We have to make a major turning point of this session. What is the turning point? A self-reliant India. Ladies and gentlemen, very good morning to all. Distinguished dignitaries, esteemed member of the audience, participants and colleagues. I, Dr. Ranjit Singh Rathore from Department of Mechanical Engineering, Engineering College Bikaner, give the privilege of welcoming this virtual gathering of ATAL Academy, approved 1 week online faculty development program on design thinking, organized by Engineering College Bikaner from 17th to 21st January. I welcome our distinguished chief guest, Professor Amrish S. Vidyarthi, sir, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Bikaner Technical University, Bikaner. Heartily welcome to you, sir. Our guest of honor, Professor S.P. Harsha, sir, IIT Roorkee. Welcome you, sir. Dr. Jayaprakash Bhamu, Principal, Engineering College, Bikaner. Welcome you, sir. I welcome Dr. Manoj Kuri, sir, Registrar ECB, Mr. Rajendra Singh Shekhawat, Deputy Registrar ECB, Mr. Vineet Kumar, Head of the Department Mechanical Engineering, Dr. Indu Bhuria, Organizing Secretary of this FDP, and all the faculty members of ECP and dear participants. I am honored to address the gathering. With a sense of gratitude, I extend a warm welcome to each and every resource person who have kindly consented to share their insight with the participants. There is a renowned prayer in Sanskrit, Vasundhara Kutumbakam, wherein Vasundhara is the earth and Kutumbakam is the first family. In simple words, praise means that the whole world is one single family. Learning and knowledge have no borders. It is a privilege to host our well-known experts who joined us during the FDP, Professor Pradeep Kumar, Professor Akshay Dwivedi, Professor S.P. Harsha from IIT Roorkee, Professor K.S. Sangwan from BITS Pilani, Professor Ashok Matani from GC Jalgaon, Dr. Chandan Pandey, Dr. Atul Sharma from IIT Jodhpur, Dr. Vineet Kumar from NIT Trichy, Dr. Abhishek Acharya from NIT Surat, Dr. Deepak Jhanwar and Dr. Amit Sharma from EC Ajmer. And Ms. Sukanya is an IoT and DS consultant from EBTS. They have contributed nationally as well as globally in their respective domain. I would like to share with the participants that every expert has expressed that they want them to listen to some concrete takeaway from their sessions. They are putting in long of efforts to deliver long-lasting and profound lessons. The participants can carry with them for a long, long time. They are here striving to create long-term memories. Speaking of design thinking, it is a human-centered approach to innovation. It can empower anyone to apply a design thinking method to solve complex problems around us in educational institutes, industries, our neighboring countries, and even across the globe. The design thinking process involves gaining an empathic understanding of our problems so that we can come up with the most suitable solutions. Asking more thought-provoking questions can help the team discover novel solutions. Design thinking takes a different approach by identifying hidden needs by emerging in the customer's experience and bringing in diverse voices. I am happy to share that we will introduce the concept of prototype, end user empathy, creative thinking, lateral thinking, six thinking heads, and platter of many other innovative ideas in this design thinking FDP. And we will try to develop the completely new perspective and share the insights. You will be wrapped entirely in the experience. It will have a profound impact on how we make a lesson more student centric and engaging it, and in terms introducing students to rich positive possibility of design thinking and innovation. Like a ripple effect, we wanted the benefit of design thinking to reach out to more pictures. Thus, we have sown the seeds of this FDP. It is a matter of great prestige that Engineering College Bikaner has been awarded an opportunity to organize this ATAL approved FDP on the exciting topic of design thinking. The entire department started putting their efforts into making this event possible and successful. Thus started rolling the dream of this FDP. We have an overwhelming response of this FDP. I honestly request that every participant fully benefit from this FDP by attending all the sessions diligently. The beautiful things about learning is that nobody can take it away from you, as it is rightly said. So, friends, let us learn from experts and apply our learning to make the world a better place. So, with this thought, I would like to sign off and hand over the session to Dr. Bhuria. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Rathwar, for warm welcome to the participants. And we'll definitely fulfill all expectation from the participant and AICT as well. Now, I request Dr. J.P. Bhamu for his valuable notes to us.
Thank you, madam. First of all, congratulations and my best wishes to the organizing team who has put up a lot of effort to particularly applying to the ICT and getting the sanction from the ICT. I think it is the 6th program that Engineering College Bikaner is basically conducting from last 4 to 5 months. So the big congratulations to the organizing team, because the lot of efforts has to be basically requires while applying and getting the the results. So congratulations to all the organizing team. There is some little interruption also. I'm sorry because I'm traveling, and thanks to the basically this technology. Madam, am I audible?
Yes, sir, you are audible, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
thank you. So thanks to the organizing team, and my special thanks, and because whenever there is a requirement of the Honorable Vice Chancellor, sir is always there to give the blessing. So sir, welcome in this FDP program, and you are seeing from last I think couple of months that our team is organizing a lot of activities to strengthen the academic as well as the research program in the institute. My special thanks to the Harsha sir. Harsha sir is always, the very kind enough and is a mentor to our institute. I think 2-3 scholars has completed their PhD programs after the Harsha sir, and of course he is my senior also. So with due regards, I may call that my boss, because in our engineering programs, we for our seniors we have a regard, that is boss. So thank you, sir, joining this in this FDP, because this engineering college Bikaner from last of couple of years we are doing excellent work with our teamwork, and this whole the congratulation goes to the faculty members of Engineering College Bikaner. This topic, which very relevant to the present context, design thinking. From the customer point of view, we have 3 important aspects, that is the quality, cost, and delivery. For that purpose, there is a certain things that we have to keep in our mind. And if we can apply, or you can see there are a lot of examples. When this topic came to in my notice, I have gone through the literature and find that the lot of the resource, lot of companies and lot of organizations, they have applied this design thinking. And one beautiful example is the Airbnb, which was the very the very small startup, and from the very small startup to that particular design thinking they have applied, and from the very small startup to right now that is a $1 billion company. Similarly, we can see there are a lot of examples, not only in case of the manufacturing side, but service sector also. There are a lot of examples that we can see easily. There is a better applications of design thinking in case of the hospitals, in case of the social sectors also. So this is the need of the hour, and the topic is very relevant. And I will not take much of time, because there are a lot of resource persons who will deliver, or who will basically deliver the lectures on the top set topics. Again, the congratulations to the team, and thanks to the technology. That's why I have connected myself to the sitting on the remote areas. So again, thanks to the resource person, participants, and all the organizing team. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Sir, you always been motivation to us, and we are fortunate enough to have leader like you. And this is matter of pleasure to us that Professor S.P. Harsha is with us today as a guest of honor of the ceremony. Professor Harsha did his postdoc from USA and PhD from BITS Pilani. Then he did his BTech and MTech from MBM Jodhpur. Professor has been awarded 7 times for Best Paper Award in various international conferences. Sir worked and working in 3 international collaboration projects, 19 government-funded and 4 private-funded projects. Professor has supervised 25 PhDs and having more than 100 research publications in reputed international and national journals and conferences. His research interest includes machine learning and soft computing methods, dynamic of FGM structure and carbon nanotube based on mass sensors, and condition monitoring of high-speed machines, rail machine dynamic and whole body vibration. I welcome you, sir, and I request you to grace the ceremony with your words of wisdom.
Thank you, Professor Indu, to introduce me to the August presence. Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Vidyarthi, Professor Bhamu, Principal ECB, and Professor Kuri, Registrar ECB, and all the colleagues and the organizing team. Actually, I'm really thankful to you to invite me on this particular occasion. This is really a proud moment for me to join this August meeting, actually. As far as the theme of this FDP is concerned, this is really, as Professor Bhamu rightly mentioned, that this is the need of an hour, because the people are in the industry 4.0. This is the 4th revolution of industry where lots of automation is happening. Even few days back, our Honorable Prime Minister was on, with a special meeting to all these, the motivators who were basically involved various startups, and this startup started from the just few rupees to now the millions of rupees are there. It's not about the rupees, it's basically about the availability and applicability in the right domain, in the dynamic range of domains particular. So design thinking is one of a special tool that simply believes that the people who face the problems are the ones who hold the key to their problems answer. So that means somewhere we can put design thinking is a kind of methodology of a problem solving which relies heavily on human empathy, and that also actually having a creative mindset. So somewhere it has a core strategy for the changes. Design thinking is an innovation method that can be applied, to design or remodel the products, services, particular re-engineering of the services, re-engineering of the processes and the systems which simply adopted, you see here, the recent technology, especially about the sensors and actuators, and we are trying to modify the systems using automation part. So somewhere, it's a 3P problem that we need to change the philosophy, we need to change the people mindset, and we need to change the entire process of that. Because that's what I mentioned, that design thinking is a human-centric problem. And probably you see here, it uses the solving tool which emphasize on empathy, collaboration, co-creation, innovation, we can say involvement. Various stakeholder feedbacks are requiring, you see, to unlock the creativity and innovation. So somewhere it is absolutely depending on the creativity part of that. And since the automation industry 4.0, where the dead human machines, the dead machines are now putting the intelligence into that. So we need to now redesign, restructure the systems, you see here. And as we know that this is, you see, the demand and supply concept, where lots of changes are there, right from concurrent engineering to supply chain to this, all where you see here the entire processes are now changing with respect to the industry 4.0. So that's why design thinking is one of the key pillars. And I again welcome, and congratulate to the team who put the thinking on that part, and they started this concept in their FDP. Again, thank you for inviting me, and really I am hopeful that the resource person and the interaction with the student will definitely benefit it to either side. Thank you very much. Have a nice time. Namaste.
Thank you very much, sir. Your words means a lot. Thanks for accepting our invitation for being guest of honor in this ceremony. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Today, we are honored with the presence of respectable, energetic, visionary Vice Chancellor of Bikaner Technical University, Professor Ambrish Sharan Vidyarthi. Sir, Professor Vidyarthi is involved in planning and execution of number of research and teaching programs in biotechnology and bioprocess engineering from last 2 decades. Sir completed more than 10 sponsored R&D projects, supervised 25 PhDs, and over 275 research articles are being published by him in reputed journals. Professor Vidyarthi is a member of various advisory committees and board of studies in various premier academic institutions of country. Sir, we are highly obliged with your presence and seeking for words of blessing for us.
Thank you, Dr. Indu, for nice presentation and brief presentation that is basically required. आदरणीय सूरज हर्ष जी, the professor in IIT Roorkee, and today's guest of honor of this opening ceremony, Dr. Jay Prakash Bhamu, प्राचार्य ECB, ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम के सभी सम्मानित सदस्य एवं पार्टिसिपेंट्स जो कि बहुत सारे दूर दूर से आए हुए हैं, और उनसे भी ज़्यादा महत्वपूर्ण हमारे रिसोर्स पर्सन जो कि हमें डिज़ाइन एस्पेक्ट्स पे बहुत कुछ जानकारी, नवीनतम जानकारी देंगे. Very good morning to all of you. ये हमेशा अच्छे मोमेंट्स होते हैं जब अपने ही कॉलेज के इतने बड़े बड़े स्टालवर्ड्स के साथ जब इस तरह की मीटिंग होती है तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. मुझे अपार हर्ष है कि आप लोगों ने मुझे भी इस ओपनिंग सेरेमनी का हिस्सा बनाया. नाउ अभी जैसे प्रोफेसर हर्ष कह रहे थे, मुझे लगता है हर्ष है या हर्षा है. हर्ष को कहीं ऐसा तो नहीं है कि राम को जैसे रामा हम लोगों ने बना दिया, वैसे मुझे लगता है कि हर्ष से हर्षा बना दिया गया है. जानकारी मेरी थोड़ी कम है, बट आईआईटी रुड़की में कई बार गया हूं और काफ़ी वहाँ पर परिचित हैं, हमारे जूनियर्स भी हैं और सीनियर भी हैं. और कई लोग जो है हमारी बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज में एकेडमिक काउंसिल में मेंबर भी हैं, तो उनसे इंटरेक्शन होता रहता है। मेरा मानना है कि डिजाइन थिंकिंग एक बेसिक कॉन्सेप्ट है। बिना डिजाइन के किसी भी इंजीनियरिंग शिक्षण प्रशिक्षण या निर्माण कार्य संभव ही नहीं है, क्योंकि बिना डिजाइन के सबसे पहले कॉन्सेप्ट है, कॉन्सेप्ट कोई भी हो वो आता है और चला जाता है। यदि उसे हम प्रॉपर इन्वायरमेंट न दें और प्रॉपर इंक्यूबेशन न दें तो वो आइडिया ही रह जाता है। और जब उस कॉन्सेप्ट को उस पर हम थॉट्स देते हैं और आज की आवश्यकताओं पे ध्यान देते हैं और फिर उसके एप्लीकेशन को दिमाग में रखते हुए कि हम क्या नया बनाना चाहते हैं या प्रपोज करना चाहते हैं, तब वो डिजाइन पहली चीज आती है। दैट मे बी द बेसिक डिजाइन और preliminary design, and then we have to start work out with the engineering principles and then go for the detailed design, keeping all the things, all the requirements of the product or the process or the prototype, and then we go for the prototyping of the product. And once the prototypes comes into the picture, then we evaluate again with the again evaluate the design what we have proposed it, and then start evaluating whether it is working properly or not to deliver that particular things. Then we will go for the minute detailing, and then we have to reach, yes, now this design is a final. This is a requirement of the industry. This is a requirement of the higher education. This is a requirement of the research or at large with the society. So without thinking of design, we cannot think of any creation. So my point is that even though this is the first steps, but it has immense significance. Because if the design is good, then the product is expected to be good. If it is very versatile or it can be translated to number of segments, number of the products, then it might be the universal design. So unless until we have the design in place, we cannot think of this, whether it is a bridge constructions, whether it is a product construction, and whether it is a dynamic one or whether it is a static one. But it has a lot of consideration and the engineering principles involved to make a perfect design. Even if we say that we are achieving to the ideal condition, but it is, as my experience goes, we never reach to the ideal situations, because once we design the things, then we can again put the safety factors in place and we can make the overall design. And sometime it has reaches the level where basically the design principles fails. So we have to be very particular about this, that what is the need of the hour and how the design the designs based on the engineering principle, how it is cumbersome. Sometimes people are taking so much care of each and every aspects, and then they make the cumbersome, which is also not good in engineering language. It should be as simple as it can be translated. At the same time, it should have all the features which is required for the product or the process. I'm sure this faculty development programs in all the 5 days. We'll have a lot of deliberations, which will definitely enrich our present knowledge of the design and the engineering aspects. And I congratulate all the the organizing team of this FDP and my colleague Bhamu for all the very best for this particular programs. Thank you. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being there for us. Your vision will definitely put a milestone for BTU. Thank you very much for being our leader. Thank you, sir. Now, I request Dr. Vineet Kumar, sir, for vote of thanks.
Thank you, Indu ma'am. Good morning to one and all present in this inaugural ceremony. Our chief guest, Honorable Vice Chancellor, BTU, Professor Amrish S. Vidyarthi sir, respected guest of honor, Professor S.P. Harsha sir, IIT Roorkee, Principal Engineering College Bikaner, Dr. J.P. Bhamu sir, Head Electronics and Communication Engineering Department, Dr. Manoj Kodi sir, convener of this program, Dr. Ranjit Singh Rathod, and organizing team, and my dear faculty members and participants. I would like to welcome you all in this inauguration ceremony. Today, 5-day workshop on design thinking is going to start, and we hope this program will be helpful for young researchers as well as academicians. And participants certainly will enjoy a lot during these 5 days. It is great honor for me to get an opportunity to thank the dignitaries. On the behalf of Mechanical Engineering Department, we are very grateful. We are very grateful to our chief guest, Professor Amrish S. Vidyarthi sir, who spent his busiest time gracing this occasion. Today, we had the opportunity to hear your thoughts, and this is definitely encouraging us. I would also express my special gratitude to our guest of honor, Professor S.P. Harsha sir, to take the time out from busy schedule. I extend my special thanks to our principal sir, who always motivate us to conduct such type of activities. I would also thankful to participants who joined this FDP from far places. Finally, we also thankful to ATAL Academy, under which banner this program, this 5-day program is organizing. So thanks to all, and my best wishes and congratulations to organizing team for this 5-day FDP program. Thank you, ma'am, and over to Indu ma'am.
Ji, sir, thank you. Sir, with your due permission, can we conclude this so that
Yes.
participants can join the formal inauguration session organized by AICT? Sir?
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, Harsha, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Participants are requested to join the formal inaugural by AICT, and will be joined back at 12:30 with the first session, technical session, that will be taken by Professor Akshay Dwivedi of IIT Roorkee. So we'll be meeting back on the same link at 12:30. And all are requested to join formal inaugural by AICT. Participants are requested to join that.